So I came out with a new video, WWF games, which I actually filmed that. I wanted to get it out before WrestleMania and stuff happened. I filmed it the day before WrestleMania though, and I figured I actually said to myself, I'm such an idiot. I'm like, yeah, I can edit an 18-minute video in a day, which I did one time actually.
I know.
Mr. Gimmick, you remember that?
Yeah.
I went nuts and I got it done for Portland Retro Gaming Expo back in like, what was that, 2011. I don't know how I freaking did that. I still don't know, but I did it. Probably because I stayed up till like 5 in the morning doing it. But so Ian, you don't watch any of my videos usually. I don't think you even watch. Oh, you watch some of the podcast videos because you're in them. But you actually,
no, I don't like listening to my own voice.
But you actually watched this review.
I did. I wanted to see the WWF games, and it's not that I don't watch any of your reviews. I don't watch most of your reviews.
You don't watch 80% of them.
No, let's. It's probably 40% of them that I don't watch.
Well, that's not most then.
So I enjoyed your newest review. I liked it because it was on a topic that I was familiar with, and we actually agreed on a lot of points going in because we didn't discuss it beforehand. But like the best thing about the first WrestleMania game is the music. Like the entrance themes are out of control, fantastic and stuff like that.
I should have commented that DiBiase was not using his theme. He didn't have a theme. I think, by
he
that
didn't.
point.
No.
Let's say the later '80-90.
You know, he gets some really cool like his like I don't know,
the Strike Force.
Music. Yeah. So, you didn't come across too corny. One of the things that I do like about your reviews is that there is something very soothing about listening to you talk about a game. That is, I think, your strongest point, is when you're doing the gameplay and you're talking, I become kind of entranced. It's almost scary.
Really?
Yeah.
Just the voice, very smooth, mellow tone.
It's just, you do it well. The scene with you and Frank was great. I wish I could have recorded it.
The beginning and ending?
Well, no, just the ending one. That was fun.
Okay.
A
couple good outtakes, by the way. That'll come out at some point.
Nice. I mean, I knowing Frank like you do, I also know, Frank has some actual wrestling background, so it was fun to see him get you at the end there.
We actually choreographed that to some extent, believe it or not.
Wow, that's...
We actually...
And he was probably pissed about that, too. He was like, we're not doing this fake choreography bullshit.
Well, no. Well, he wanted to make sure... I actually showed him where I wanted us to end up on the ground.
Right.
So we actually had to go backwards and figure out how he would start the move. So it's actually cool seeing him figure out. He actually got into it. It was like, okay, so if I do this, I'll do this move to you and do that. And so, okay, we actually figured it out. And then one take, we actually like really I hurt my elbow really bad. Like really bad. He hurt his hip. Like, we're like, ah! And it was like only the second take. We did like 5 takes of that.
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I wouldn't want to be around that. That would have been miserable.
But there was actually... Then I don't know if you noticed, there was a few times we cut back to me and Frank looking on the couch.
Yeah.
In between the videos. Not too much. I think it was like only twice. In between the bumpers.
Yeah.
We actually sat down on the couch and talked about... I actually had him just go off on wrestling for like 20 minutes. And I fed him stuff, but... we didn't use any of it. It could be a whole other video where he just talks about why wrestling's so bad and why all the moves are fake, and it just didn't fit for time or for tone. But he's just pretending to look at the computer like that, arms folded, just going off on wrestling. I said, "What do you think about?" I was like, "What do you think about Mr. Perfect?" He's like, "Ugh." They talk about how like, they're all steroided up, and it was really funny. But no, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate that.
8.2.
8.2. Now that's a bad review to a lot of people.
8.2 out of 10. Would recommend. Will maybe...
Is that a rent or a buy? What is that?
That's a rental. It's a solid rental on today's rating scale. It's a solid rental. Please be kind, rewind, and I'll tune in next year for one of my choosing.